Scott. We're just going through what gear everyone's used on the album and what we use live. So obviously, you're the singer, so what microphones have you kind of picked to use for live use?
So for live use, we use SM58s, generally speaking, in the room. But I have just got myself a lovely Beta SM58 radio mic to use because I think it's going to give me a bit more freedom to move about on stage and stuff like that. So, I'm less sort of tied to where I'm stood on the stage. Then, visually, I think that helps. When you go watching bands, I love watching frontmen and women that can move about on stage.
Cool. And I know when we were doing the vocals for the album, we had a couple of SE mics that we were using, but then our good friend Chris Oliver lent us a very special mic. Do you remember what it was?
Yeah.
It's the AKG 414.
Yeah, obviously it's that one. Yeah.
So we were using a 214, and thanks Chris if you're listening by the way, lent us one of his absolutely beautiful vintage 414s, which I think has been the main form for your vocal. I think we used it for every vocal.
It's weird because, we also used a ribbon mic on one song as well. I can't remember the name of that one, do you?
No, it's Jim. I don't remember the name of that.
Is it T-Bone? I don't know. Anyway, we've got a load of really good recording mics, and Chris let us one which was even better than the one that we had. So, and we've kind of mixed them. So when we've recorded more than one mic at the same time, so we can choose which one sounds the best and blend them where necessary as well.
Cool.
So it's good. And we did borrow. There's another band that rehearse here as well. And we borrowed their megaphone on one song. So
lovely. You obviously play guitar as well. What guitar do you mainly use?
My trusty Tekkamine G series. I've had that about 15 or 16 years. So it's quite a vintage guitar now, I think. Is that classed as vintage?
No, I think 25 plus is vintage.
Oh right, okay, so it's not vintage yet.
I know we're classed as vintage, but
maybe
I don't think our
maybe it's just my memory that's gone, and actually it's 25. No, it's obviously been with me for a long period of time, and I've gigged, around Europe with it, and it's been brilliant. It's when I go and get it, I don't set it up myself, so I use a guy called the Guitar Doctor in Haywood, and he's a lovely guy. He sets it up for me and restrings it, and when I take my guitars to him, he's always trying to buy it off me because he loves the sound of it. So I must have done something right. I must have looked after it, although it has got a few dings on it there and there, a few dints.
Who are your influences as a singer-songwriter?
Wow. Well, they've changed over the years, but I suppose starting out, I was into U2 was a big influence on me. Like starting out, they were the first band that I properly fell in love with after Michael Jackson, and then I got into the Manchester music scene. So I was into Happy Mondays, Stone Roses, and James, and kind of followed them for years and still do. I absolutely love that band. R.E.M., big fan of them. I love a band called the Long Pigs from Sheffield, who have long since split up, but did a couple of albums that are just timeless to me. But I'm mainly into female singers as well now PJ Harvey. There's a singer from down south called Eliza Shadad that I absolutely adore, probably a #1 fan actually in the country, but and she's done a couple of amazing albums that no one's really heard, and it's a shame because she's amazing. I'm a massive Arcade Fire fan as well, so yeah, lots of different things, but vocally I think probably Tim Boo from James and Bono I probably get the most references to, but weirdly enough people say, oh, you sound like him out of Star Sailor, and actually I'm older than him. I think it's called James as well, isn't it, from Star Sailor? And I've been going longer than he has as a singer, but he's obviously got similar influences, I think, and developed our voices in a similar way.
If there was a house fire, what would you say first out of your gear?
I was going to say, not my children or me.
No, your gear.
Out my gear, I think it's going to have to be me, Tekkamine, but it would be a close second for this mic because, yeah, it's a birthday present, so it's special to me.